Contrasting styles in this last quarterfinal. To lose is waiting on the winner. It's back on from Utsunomiya. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice at 3x3 in your ear with Boz Rosendahl, a.k.a. the Mountain. Last quarterfinal to go. And we are underway. Partizan and Miami. Miami, the defending Utsunomiya champs. Trying to make their way back to the final with a new squad this year. Miami with 10 dunks in group play.
Yeah, they put on a clinic.
Han had the most. Parrott had the most vicious.
Yeah, that Parrott dunk we won't soon forget. That might be on the end of the year highlight reel.
Oh, that's a fact. You went crazy on that dunk, by the way, Boz. You just completely lost it.
Yeah. You did. You sat there and just...
You were too busy laughing.
I couldn't. I didn't have a bar ready. I just listened to you saying, oh, no! Oh, no!
Sometimes they catch you off guard, man. The real deal deals to Caruso, and he can't finish it. Caruso going to the fader, and it will not fall. Now it's Tochigi trying to negate some of that Caruso athleticism with, again, his strength and physical nature.
If it comes down to a defensive game and the two-point shot's not falling, that might be in Partizan's favor. They like to play defense. They're gritty. They're grindy.
Oh, Caruso bringing the heat to Partizan. He draws the foul. Caruso will head up to the charity stripe. He was 8 of 11 from one-point range yesterday.
Warning for delay of game extended to Partizan for walking across the bucket.
Little mental lapse here early. Just a minute into this last quarterfinal. Dished off, Superman takes flight. I think I saw a cape behind him.
I like Superman. That's a good nickname.
That's right, Superman to the rescue. I like his game. I don't want to say hyping him up, but a couple of years ago, I'm like, man, this kid is going to be good if he develops a little bit more. Like, look at the size on him. Great touch in the post, man. He's a strong defender. Fell asleep that time, though.
Parrott lost to Wilson.
Yeah. All over to Partizan. And I think another element of the day, we talked a lot about the win, and Miami are a team that they need shooting as a part of their, the offensive attack more than other teams.
Yes.
So I think given the conditions in this matchup, that favors Partizan. They want a low-scoring physical game, typically. Gladiator inside. Tochigi turns, takes a shove from Travis in the process of shooting that will put him on the line.
There's so many actions that go into this Partizan offense. Did you see the misdirection from Tochigi twice? Then he came back, had a screen. He get the ball in the post. He came back again for a screen. Then he got the ball down low and drew a foul. They take a lot of time in their offense. They're very patient.
And there's Utsunomiya again. Hine gives it up. Travis trying to quickly get it to Caruso. Utsunomiya can heat up quickly. He's yet to get a bucket in this game. But again, we are early. He had a monstrous game in their opener against Utsunomiya. Maybe not monstrous, but he led the way with 8 points. Over to Utsunomiya. No good that time. The scrappy Dylan Travis comes away with the rebound. Travis will fire. Missed it left. Up top to Partizan. Down low to Utsunomiya. You too little.
He's been incredible this tournament with that. The duck-ins, the finishes underneath the basket, utilizing his size.
Man, just imagine the attrition just battling with him all game long. It's hard to provide offense when you got to fight with Utsunomiya. Big ball screen. He's going to roll. And good defense from Miami to prevent what looked like it was going to be an easy make. Technical foul on White for behavior. I'm assuming that came from Tochigi on the bench.
No, I think it went to the Gladiator.
Was it?
He was already complaining.
See, that's been, again, one of Partizan's issues. They can't take any possession for granted. That keeping that composure, being mature. 1 point could be the difference in you going to the semifinals or not. 3 minutes into this contest, and bodies are hitting the flow. Tochigi and Parrott getting caught up that time. Parrott, the extended Euro step, can't get the shorty to fall.
And you can get from Europe to, I think, Asia with them kind of steps. My goodness. He took 2 steps from the 2-point line.
You're seeing more players do that too, right? It's like this. What bird has the long legs? Storks?
Ostrich?
No, flamingos got.
Oh, flamingos, yeah.
That too.
So you're saying James Parrott looks like a flamingo?
No, that was the flamingo step.
Oh, okay. We'll call it the flamingo step, sure.
We're off to a sterling start today, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen. It is the quarterfinals, man. We're locked in.
Yes.
Because of the wind, we've seen a bunch of low-scoring games. Some of them have been kind of sloppy.
This one as well, and Miami has not been able to unlock any kind of offense, right? All the stuff they've been doing is not working. They can't get a shot up. They're not even trying to shoot twos, to be honest with you. So I'm curious to see what they can find, if they can find another gear, because they're usually really centered around that flow, that style of offense where you get somebody on the back foot and then you keep going. They can't get this Partizan on the back foot if it remains this way.
The real deal. Down to Big City. Big City. Can't convert, got to use the left, I think, in that case. Got a kick ball here. Trey Barnsley and Andrew Kelly looking on from the stands. Shout out to DJ Lass on the spins, by the way. And our MC, Noah Lazarus. Partizan and 2-piece, no biscuit. Travis turns the corner. A mismanaged possession for Miami. Looking at a 3-point deficit early.
Yeah, this is what Partizan can bring. Again, a 40% 2-point shooter last year when he played for Wuxi in China. Miami, though, a little bit disjointed at this stage of the game.
Yep. The midi miss from Milivojevic. Here's Partizan. Slick on the move. Great action from Partizan as they leave that one above the rim for Superman to finish. 2-piece released. Parrott can't track down the rebound. Partizan over to Milivojevic. Jab step, uses the screen. The Gladiator up top. Utsunomiya back over to Milivojevic. Back over to Utsunomiya. They are connected.
Utsunomiya's playing like a star in this tournament. He's not even creating his own shot, but it's going so well.
I'm not surprised. That time, the Gladiator, no good. Rebound to Caruso. Partizan have really imposed their will in the game and have kept Hahn pretty much on lock. Parrott now going left at the Gladiator, hitting with a slight fake and makes the layup. Almost at the 5-minute mark though, and the points have been slow coming here for Miami.
I think they might have to revert to James Parrott trying to get his way, because Mitch isn't getting to the basket. I think they're matched size-wise. Šupica, Torbica, and Borovićanin are really up on Han, who can't get his way on drives.
I agree with you. I think Parrott presents the biggest mismatch on the court for Miami. I don't see a defender on Partizan that's able to check him with that first step and that creativity on the drive. But Miami, typically a team that are a high-scoring squad. It is Partizan doing the scoring. That was Borovićanin knocking one down from deep. Travis, right back at you.
Much needed.
So a little bit of crossfire between the two. As Miami keep it close, 4-point game. The Gladiator to Torbica. Jump hook, no go. The red honcho inside to Caruso, and he finally gets a clean look as he elevates off the spin for the two-handed smash, 6'9".
Miami finally unlocking something here. I think they can find at least a size advantage against Milivojevic. First time they actually play it, though.
Approaching the 4-minute mark. Borovićanin lets it go off target. It stays 6'9". Who's snitching? Somebody better guard Dylan Travis. The man is heating up. Šupica continuing. That time, no good from Travis.
Travis has flipped the switch, though. He is going offensive now.
And he's got Miami within 2. Great defensive time in there from Air Parrott. He'll kick it to Caruso. Oh, that was knuckleball. That's where Caruso has got to improve. Got to become a threat from beyond the arc. Gladiator. Right at Parrott, but the length was disrupted. Parrott now. Dime delivered. Borovićanin now. He'll go to the spin move.
Wow.
11-8. Lot to like about Borovićanin's game. Dylan Travis, though, he's taking his game to the next level. Gladiator, you know he likes to drive right, but now Partizan are coming apart a little bit as Miami make a charge. Parrott now behind the back. Can't get it. Caruso cannot either, at least not yet. He waited for the foul. Bump in the bucket as the Caruso has a chance to tie this game.
That's a huge momentum swing. That miss was going to get Partizan back in the saddle, but then Caruso grabbed his own rebound. His lift is incredible. He gets up so high off the ground, puts it back. That and one is going to help them keep the momentum and keep it going.
His offensive rebounding ability. I mean, possessions that we talk about in 3x3 are obviously so important. And when you got a guy like Caruso, who's so quick off of his feet, great instinct for the ball, I mean, he gets you so many more opportunities to get scores. And he'll have to do it by himself, though, at the free throw line this time. That could even the game at 11-all. Partizan had been dominating this game up until the last couple of minutes when Dylan Travis started to cook. I believe he scored 4 or 5 in a row.
5, yeah.
And with him and Caruso, Parrott chipping in too. Miami with a chance to get this thing square. And we are even Steven. 11-all, 2:40 to play in this last quarterfinal. Foul blue, that is just the 5th on Miami. Did a good job staying below the penalty threshold in group play. Story was the same for them last year. The Gladiator lines up a 2-piece. Offline.
He's been struggling with his shot in this tournament, and again, the wind's not helping, but he didn't shoot well yesterday either.
That's a fact, real deal. Over to Big Senny, sprinkle me, baby. He led the field in highlights yesterday.
in Han lights?
Yes. And he's got one today. Real deal. Cash money. Hey. Fresh squeeze, pure from the outside as Miami have now taken a 3-point lead. Milivojevic won't get a better look than that, and it's too strong. That's saved, and then a mental lapse by the Gladiator. Gotta have some brains to go with the brawn.
Well, yeah.
Well, he's got to know that off that save attempt.
No, you're right.
You can't. You're not just going to get a layup that easy.
That was street rules.
Right. No takebacks. No, bro. Han, blew a tire. Somehow kept it alive anyway. James Parrott. Playing with his food. Scrumdiddlyumptious. What has happened with Miami? Utsunomiya.
Big shot.
He's lethal. He is lethal. Now Parrott attacking Chupitza. No bucket. Utsunomiya. That's hard foul. Smart foul, too, by Parrott. He was out battled for position. He needs a rest. So does Travis. And Dylan wins the race to the bench.
That is a race. Everybody is gassed.
It is a minute left in this game. The Miami have stormed back in front.
And they're a team that plays really well when they're up, right? That's where they get their energy. That's what they feed off of.
Well, they look lethargic at the start. Can the Gladiator find the target? No, he cannot. As Parrott skies for the rebound. Travis saying hold it. Use some time. Parrott out to no. 35 seconds left. Utsunomiya has been that man. What a look. Tochigi gets another one. He blows it. And Caruso with a big rebound. Partizan are shooting themselves in the foot.
Tochigi wanted to get the contact and try to get a foul. Didn't work.
Now it's up to Henry, the Caruso. To Han, just how they drew it up. Man, you got to take that somewhere else. Big block from the head honcho. And a foul on Partizan after. Miami are going to be able to put this game in the bag. It looked like they were in jeopardy early.
Dylan Travis saved the day for them. He came through, and I think he might have had 8 points. At least 3 twos went down for him, and that's something you don't regularly see from Dylan Travis, who's usually more of a defender, disruptor. But he really pulled through for them in this game.
Well, he was very quiet in group play. And that was mainly because Han and Caruso were doing their thing. But Dylan Travis, 2.5 points per game, the first 2. So they are going to win it because he lost it in this game. Went bananas. Bananas. Miami have sketched their name into the semifinals as they get ready. A 19-14 victory. So Partizan bow out after a hard-fought game and a nice start to this one. They had Miami on their heels early.